Really quick video, we're going to be showing you how to remove the yellowness, the oxidation from your headlight. Specifically, today we will be working on a 350Z and we're going to be using Meguiar's Headlight Restore Kit. I've already done the other side, so I have all my tools laid out, but we're going to go ahead and do this driver's side headlight. When you open your kit, you should see a little Velcro attachment for a drill. We're going to be using our drill. Very simple. Connect it, tighten it. First off, we're going to use our 1000 grit attachment. Put it right on here. Next up, you're going to have to get a little bottle of water or something that can hold water so you can dip your drill into it, or you can just use a spray and just spray it on the headlight. We're going to go ahead and remove any debris, any dirt from the headlight. And very simply, we're going to go ahead and put this into the water, and then we're going to start going around the headlight and sanding it with the 1000 grit sandpaper. Always making sure that you keep this wet, because you don't want to do this on a dry, because it could scratch up your headlight. And remember, the more passes you do, the more thorough it'll clean your headlight. So I'm just going to go over it once, but I'm going to make sure to go over it slowly, overlapping my previous passes. In ideal, you would want to tape around your headlight so that you don't scratch your bumper or any kind of plastics, but I don't care about this car that much. Plus, if you are careful about it, if you're, controlling the drill, angling it, you're not really going to scratch it. Plus, this isn't that heavy of a sandpaper where it will scratch it heavily. But of course, if you want to prevent that, go ahead and use some tape or some cardboard, shove it in between the gaps. But in this case, we're not doing that. Make sure you get the corners, because that's something that a lot of people forget to do. Just go ahead and angle your drill bit in a way where you can get the corners. Alright, that should be it for the 1000. We take it off and we go ahead and put our 3000 grit sandpaper. It's a lot softer. Same thing goes with this one. Once we put it on, or before you put it on, go ahead and wipe down the headlight. Remove all of this that we just did. You'll notice that the headlight is a lot more oxidized. I mean, not oxidized, but it is sanded down. It's a lot more dull. Don't worry, we're gonna get that all taken care of. Dump this into the water, and we'll do this a second time. Once you're finished, go ahead and wipe it down one more time. You'll start to notice that the headlight is becoming more smooth, which is a good sign. Now on to the most important part. You're going to grab your yellow pad. It might be a different color depending on the brand of kit you buy. You're going to buy it, and you're going to go ahead and use your cleaner and polisher, right? Go ahead and spray that on. No specific amount, just enough to cover it. Make sure you have enough, but don't overdo it as well. I like to go ahead and just kind of tap it in, that way I spread it around the headlight. You're going to take off your old one and put on the new bit. So for this one, we're going to do the same exact thing that we did before, but I am going to go a little bit slower. I do see that I need a little bit in this area, a little bit more, and have that up. Also, I forgot to mention, when it comes to the speed of the drill, I'm using mode 1, right? There's 2 modes. I'm using the slower mode That way, you know, gets a good cut, good polish. I don't think it necessarily matters, but a mode 2, right, or a faster mode might start throwing your compound all around the place, and you don't necessarily want that. All right, once you're finished with that, we're gonna go ahead and wipe it again. Go ahead and make sure you wipe it really good, because some of the compound does have a tendency to dry, which is why you should remove it a little bit quicker than probably what I did. Look at that, it's already looking a lot better. You will then grab your headlight sealant and a little pad. Apply the sealant to the pad in very light motions. You're gonna go ahead and put a sealant over it. This sealant is supposed to dry, and it's supposed to protect all the work that we just did. It is really wet as well. That is pretty much it for the video. That is how you can clear up the headlight. Of course, if you have an older headlight, I would recommend making it a couple passes, right? We only did one pass of each. I would maybe do 2 or 3. Right now I am in a little bit of a rush, so I did 1, and I think it's looking a lot better. I already did that side, and in comparison to what it was before, I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture. It is looking way, way better. You know, sometimes you think you may need new headlights. Sometimes you just need to restore them, and I think I'm definitely going to run these for a long, long time before I get any sort of aftermarket headlights. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment with any feedback, any questions are always welcome. And you guys drive safe.